Good morning. It's Sunday, or latest Sunday, should I say, since I stayed up quite late. One thing I have to say, just get it over, well, just one thing I have to get off, is to say happy birthday to, well, myself. Today's my birthday, 6th of September. One thing about going to Brigade Council, being born on the 6th of September, is that most years you're away for your birthday. He's not home, family there. Of course, my parents didn't give me cards. Well, I'll be home this evening, so they can give them to me then. And that. Also, on Thursday in work, they got a cake for me. Well, instead of tomorrow, from my bed. And because I was busy, concentrating answering questions from one of my colleagues, when they produced the cake and everyone sang happy, I started singing along until singing clicked, and it's actually for me. No, you just you're paying attention and that. It's kind of a bit embarrassing and that. So me packed and just gonna head off. I'm gonna leave the suitcase in the hotel luggage room. I'm due to go out at 9:30. I go up. Well, my alarm went off. 7:30. Had a bit lazy. No, quarter to 8 actually. I changed it to. Got a bit of lazy lying on, so it's after 8. I had what I wanted for breakfast. Nice, relaxed, and I'm nearly packed. So I'm also bringing up this battery to get as much power in. To try and get as much today. So after this, I'll just go down to Snow Hill, pick up my day ticket, the day tripper, which actually is about 80 cents dearer than getting a return ticket on the tram, which also means that I can use it to go to the airport, which is saving me money. That will be even more cost. And then if I decide to go anywhere else, maybe go to Warsaw, just on the outskirts, to eat in the Prague, the Furious, the restaurant there, which I actually have a birthday voucher since I'm a member of that club. So probably the one I need to get is the free starter, like they said, because at the end of the day, the other one, since I'm by myself, no, it's not going to be purchasing a main course. Okay, so we use my annual pass. I'm just in the Sea Life Centre. Sorry, Birmingham. Of all the Sea Life Centres of Birmingham, I consider this one the best because of let me show you exactly. Oh, it's this say. This is high. It's like a restaurant. Food Birmingham. This and Copenhagen. The lot of areas behind. Also, it's in the section areas and down the road, I think. So, that was interesting.
I'm not knocking what we had.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be lovely.
Yeah, it's a 12-minute show.
Why is that?
Okay, so this is just really to finish off. Well, that's the thing I don't have to see like sending. So is basically I went off, got my own brand, and basically saw more of those salads when I went to Birmingham. I was going to the National Sea Life Centre and that, and coming back. Also, I got a few photographs, which, at the time of recording this, they're on my phone, so Let's just say hopefully this time this is uploaded to YouTube. What you're watching, you will know exactly if I've actually managed to transfer them into the video. Just to give you an idea kind of still photos. Also there's a hedge in the shape of a train outside Birmingham Snow Hill. Took a photograph of that. We used to have as well. So that should be as soon, I think. Basically, time I got the mail on that in Brands, well, used to service, and then you said it was basically 5 o'clock. So I went. Actually, I decided to kind of quickly hop back. So just being up late quite last night to after 1 and getting a pair wasn't help. Now I'm tired and that. So I'll be going to bed shortly. I should be starting to edit on Monday. Those vlogs. I'm not sure actually when I'm going to record the next one until I get the edit of the weekend out. And that's basically of doing feel like a video blog actually is kind of a lot of work. Especially when I have a normal full-time job. It's trying to balance and that. So it's not going to be very often, but it's definitely not going to be daily. I will try and catch as much on the holidays as that, and hopefully when in Copenhagen can edit faster and at least come back early and try and get them out daily, especially to free up my footage. Also, any train shots I'm going to edit into another video to put that on the feed as a train video for those anyone subscribe that like train videos and that right on the blogs. Also a few this is a chain. Actually there used to be a mirror maze kind of in the behind Sea Life in the basement. That was taken out. You kind of see the difference. Yeah, I'm just doubting myself. You know, there's definitely one there, and it was a simple kind of maze went back and forth. It's kind of the difference when it's gone, the way or the shape is. This thing, the shop is now down, and that's part of the changes. It's a much smaller shop now, which actually, well, I don't know, actually is a good idea, but in a sense, level of stock and then trying to move around in it. That's the only question. Especially trying to look at stock. I didn't buy anything in the shop. Also, I checked out the vouchers and that in my pack. So it's 3 for €10, £5 for Chestnut Adventure on Fast Track ticket. Well, you depending on the project or a single ride. And Austin Towers is the same, and then Top Pack. Okay, so that's a little bit maybe not going to be used unless I can find something in there. I tried to go on a roller coaster, tried to really get to this next level, but every time I got close to the queue, I just kind of I couldn't bring myself on. Especially I built myself up on points, really going. Want to go on this now. I couldn't even bring myself on. Try it on this. So it's kind of not sure if so also at the Moore Street there was one thing I wanted to check as well. The reason why I took a train from Moore Street to Snow Hill one stop wasn't just because I had the card. I wanted to check something out. When I was there last time, a few years ago, and that going to our castle, changing trains, I noticed an old steam train that in there. I was seeing if that was a permanent thing. Oh, not. It's actually gone. So obviously it wasn't permanent. Maybe it was just being stable. Or that. I'm not sure. I'm sure. I was tried to get. There was a steam train excursion standing in Birmingham Snow Hill. The Shakespeare Express by vintage trains. Tried to get footage of the just this morning of the train engine and that, the steam engine going back and forth, originally for the tram to Wolverhampton, which actually, don't know if I mentioned it earlier in my quick recaps and that, but it was delayed by 5 minutes. Meant I was a bit late sitting in the chair. Then the 11:15 start seating arrangement. I wasn't the only one going in late. I noticed other people coming in as well. But like, I try my best. I even walked faster. If I used that speed and came in on time, I would have got there on time. Also, the other thing, new brigade secretary Andrew Johnson. Just, well, like in the surface, instead of like sitting in a maybe, well, like, which is a, this, so like, there's an office in that, well, the executive and that, like in one part of the chair. He actually sat down just in the normal congregation, well, which happened just, he came beside me. He was talking like as first form, like obviously he's trying to get to know all the officers and that, which is a good sign, like talking down and that. He seems friendly and nice, well, very friendly and nice. So I think he's a good replacement for Steve Dixon. Maybe, not sure if he'd be better. Well, it's hard to judge people saying if one person's better than another. Steve Dixon's done a good job, like went around and that as much as he could. Visited a lot of companies and that, which is good to see. Not just sitting making decisions, getting to know the base that. So basically, well, I just landed back home, and the usual thing late in these flights, some of them, is that the plane landed and they actually pulled in the Dublin airport. The pairs went one town and just two pairs. There were lanes A and B, so it would be the gates in the pair, the town. Then we had to walk to get to town 2, and that's where our baggage, in that baggage reclaim. We had to walk over, like, up an escalator and up through what would have been Percy short, wasn't that long. Basically when the stability turned to Percy became disused, so it's a short-lived kind of pair, and most of our flights now is what's known as pair D. Interesting. I looked at a photograph, of course, on the way when I was going. I think the new, like, town gates was referred to as per E for town 2, and that's a bit interesting, like that they originally talked in that way. Also the gate numbering system, well, it's kind of changed. Per A is kind of the 200s section, per D will be the 100s, like going left to right, because 300s will be the per B, and then town 2 is the 400s gates. Also, a few gates do exist, kind of, well, when under per C, like, so they have that, but that's only where you basically wait there. Then basically when a bus comes to take you to your flight, you hop on board, they check your tickets and that. So your plane's obviously somewhere else, usually far away from any gate. If it was near a gate, you wouldn't be going through there. It's more the morning rush, more for the morning rush of flights, not flights going out in the morning, that starting off in the day. So that's it. So hopefully, well, everything, you know, the way it goes and that. Also, don't forget, would you like this fridge or not? Let me know what you think were, like, good points, bad points, anything I can take on board. That, like, as I do my kind of style, I can take things, see whether especially to get to know what you like in that, or what you think could be improved. Especially how it's hard to know when you're doing these, when you're doing the right thing. That this will kind of help out. Leaving any comments. It's just so far I haven't really received any comments, especially of 14 views of one of the episodes. So kind of judging, okay, what's in this? Why wasn't this part of the view less views? Like doing with London, I have 14 and that's on one part, and then why isn't the other part getting view? So I'm kind of judging here, trying to figure out all this stuff, especially knowing where I can go on it. Especially, okay, it's not really good. Well, since I'm not really a family person, I haven't even got married and that, so I don't have kids. That's not really in my fidget box in the same way. But hopefully I can get teens. Well, hopefully teens won't be able to get around and that. Also, while I had teens for biosphere and where I could went to Warsaw, decided to go and have the Sunday roast and bones for a change. Well, it's been a while since I had one, and it felt a bit nice. Well, the other one is more help yourself. Also, I would be just using the voucher. Now for this probably still a bit of time, especially I think it's the 13th. There goes to. Never know, might take a short, because suddenly decide during the week, take a short trip up to Carrickfergus, maybe on Saturday, and maybe just go into Booze further, maybe with someone, especially if my parents are doing anything, especially to have free travel, so they get up there for free. Okay, so good night, I think.